Hey, I'm Dan, your broker. Recently, I've been helping a lot of first time home buyers. And the number one question I've been hearing is what is the process for buying a house? So I put together a list of 10 different steps to really break down and hopefully simplify the process. Watch this video and let me know what you think at the end. Number one, we're going to go with mortgage pre approval. Because unless you're paying cash for your house, you're going to need to talk to a lender to see how much mortgage you can afford. Don't go with some website just looking online. You're going to really want to shop this more than you would shop a new car. You're also going to want to check out your smaller banks because they might have better incentives for going with them. Number two is going to be saving for a down payment and understanding PMI. If you have the 20% down of the purchase price and it doesn't hurt you financially, then by all means, that's probably the safest and best bet to go. But in today's market, that's usually not the case, and most people have to understand PMI. I did another video about PMI, so go ahead and check that out. But basically, it gets you into the house you want without putting down that 20%. There are other ways to buy down how much you have to put down on a down payment. That's why working with a talented and knowledgeable lender is so important. Number three, finding the right realtor. You might have some family members or friends who are in the game, and that's great. That puts you ahead of everyone else, and you already have someone that you know and trust. But for most people out there, they're just searching the Zillows and Redfins and other apps looking for property, and they have no affiliation to any realtor. You don't want to just jump on someone that you found on the internet without talking to them. You need someone that's going to look out for your best interest. I've heard countless stories of people coming to me saying that their past realtors really didn't look out for their interests or really listen to them. And that's, in the end of the day, the main part of my job. Number four, finding a location. You're pre approved, you have your realtor. Now it's time to sit down and figure out what is important out of this house for you. Is it close to your work? Is it close to public transportation? Are the schools top notch? What are your needs and wants? That's going to be the most important when you're looking for your house. Number five, making an offer. So now you've chosen the best house that you want. You will sit with your realtor and they will help you write the most compelling offer to help convince that seller to sell you that property. To up your chances of snagging that listing is to work out some options for contingencies and concessions with your realtor ahead of time. This will give you the strongest offer off the bat. Number six, attorney review. Because it's prohibited by law for a realtor to provide legal advice or modify a contract, your lawyer will have to go over and do all of that. In the offer, there will be a stipulated timeline, and usually it's about 5 to 7 days. Seven, inspection and loan application appraisal. So your offer has been accepted. That's always going to come with some contingencies. With the inspection, you're going to want to really search for an inspector that is knowledgeable and is going to really go through everything. Again, this is most likely going to be your largest purchase. Some of the things you would want your inspector to be checking for sure are going to be the roof, the electrical, the foundation, the plumbing, and the HVAC system. Those will give you the most headaches after purchase if you don't get it inspected beforehand. Also, some areas run on septic, so you would want to get a third party inspector to come check out that septic tank. Now, the appraisal is done by the mortgage company, and that's just to assure value. Even if it comes in a little bit low, there are things to do to remedy that afterwards. Number eight, clearing mortgage contingencies. Your application has been sent into the bank. The bank sends that application to their mortgage underwriters for review. Those mortgage underwriters, while reviewing it, nearly all the time are going to ask for more information. So you're going to get real friendly with the bank's website and a scanner. But this is a normal process that happens to everyone. Number 9, final walkthrough. On your way to the closing, you want to stop by the house and make sure any and all repairs were made. You also want to make sure on the way out they didn't ruin or damage anything also. 10, closing. You're finally there. The house is almost yours. You're going to want to review a couple documents, one of which is going to be the mortgage promissory note. Another one you're going to want to do is the deed. And then the other two are going to be the security instruments and the disclosure statements. Those are very important. Now, for buying a house, you can usually break down the costs into 4 different categories. One being the lender fees, 2 being the title and escrow costs, 3 being any prepaid costs, 4 being all your other costs. Thanks for watching at Danner Broker. Subscribe and like for more. And as always, feel free to comment or reach out if you have any questions.